right, hello everybody, welcome back. This morning we're going to do a walkthrough with the lighting designer, Martin Sunday. He's going to look at the placement of all the cans and make sure that the lights are coming down in the right direction, and that that we can cut lights if there's too many, or we can add something or adjust something or the placement. So the whole team is going to be here for that. We've Shannon Mann from Mann Designs is going to be here because they are the ones who have selected all of the light fixtures, and they coordinate with the lighting designer and also the architect. He's going to be looking at the placement as well. So we want to make sure that the architectural lines are laid out appropriately. So Rudy will be here, and Shannon and Martin, and the project manager Brian, he'll also be here today. So we're about to do a big walkthrough all together, and I'll see you on the other end.
So Stan, I don't think you've seen the process of how we do this in our company. We just walk through the plan and then just say,
Confirm?
No. Well, see, wherever there's an orange ribbon, we need to make a decision. And so I'm just like telling them which way.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And
That's nice.
it's just a little bit. Now, Rudy, I think that on this, and Carly, I think that what we want to do, because we have to move these over a little bit, and we were basing this on this door.
Right?
Like, this is never going to be, are we going to be looking at that fixture with this door? It's so high up there.
Right. It won't
So
be
I'm going to
seen.
move these in, but I'm going to also move the fixture over just a little bit so everything stays symmetrical. Okay. What we don't want is these cans to be closer to that hanging fixture than these cans.
Right.
And to me, that fixture doesn't look like it's in the right place anyway.
Like you're
It's
looking
filling-
at
it's
it
filling-
for like
it's
dead
filling.
center.
Too far that way,
tight.
yeah.
It should be further to this
Should be
direction.
on these quadruple beams right here, more centered into this thing. Even though the dimensioning might have told it that's where it goes, that's not really where it goes.
Are you going to put it on the opposite side of it? Is
Yeah.
that what you're-
Well, it's just going to move over a little bit so that when we get these cans here in between
Right.
these trusses, that this centers.
Are those cans in the right spot? Oh, I see. So where the flag is where the can's gonna go?
Exactly. The flags tell us where they didn't put cans in. They just put flags, which is great because now we can make adjustments before they put the cans in.
Okay.
It's not double work.
Good morning.
Good.
Good morning. So we're just going to kind of shift all this over so that it centers up. And so I guess we're doing the whole team.
You wanna
Let's
start?
go this
Okay.
way. Oh wow, they put a can in already. Interesting. Little alcove here seemed like a lot. Okay. Do we have to have a candle like this and this? Can we just like this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do one centered.
Because that's what I think. I don't think it's just too small a space.
Yeah.
Well, at one point, we kind of thought about also adding bookshelves, but I think you're going to feel
it's
too
not gonna be-
confined.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
Yeah, and if you feel that adequate, that it gives this art direction as well, because this will be a perfect spot for a piece of art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I think putting out here and here is
No, you'll have it where you may put things where you
right.
have things.
And
Yeah.
so I'm going to have him move this can to center of this door and block this.
Okay.
Because it's not a problem with that. Okay, why is this on the table? And
So we have one surface mount in here.
That's right here.
So, Martin, just so you know, they're adding shelves on this
That's-
wall too.
Writing shelves on this wall too?
Yeah.
Okay, so then these cans need to
No,
be.
Yes.
just this wall, Rudy, and this wall.
Oh, you're not
Oh, it
doing
is
that
that
one?
wall, okay.
Yeah, this wall and that wall
So-
because of the window.
Oh, well, you can have shelves and that millwork through them and
I
have the
think we're
window,
gonna get,
but,
I think we're gonna get two, I think this gave her more shelving space.
okay.
Yeah.
We're matching that unit almost completely, I think.
So when you walk in,
One more bay.
how far do they come?
They're about a foot deep.
Oh, so
And we
they're-
left room for the door to swing completely open.
Okay, cool.
So the one thing about that, we just need to look at how this casing is with that
Okay.
doors that, well, we need to just review that.
Have you drawn them into the plan?
We have.
Okay, can you send us that CAD drawing because I need to reconfigure this room based on that. It's not gonna work the way it is right now and with putting shelves on that wall. These
Okay.
cans are gonna be way too close, so we really need to reconfigure this layout.
Okay, I just have the elevations here, I think.
Do you have the, like, drawing looking this way?
The floor plan, here you go.
Yeah.
That wall.
So, yeah, if you can send that to us, we'll reconfigure this room and send it back to them.
So a remodel can is something that,
Instead of being this big
accommodates
box,
these- yeah.
it's gonna be a smaller can that just goes in.
And-
They're gonna pull a wire there,
Yeah.
and then we'll put the can in after.
I see.
And I don't like how close this is, I'm gonna pull this back. I'm gonna pull this back.
Too close to the wall?
Feels like it's too close to the wall.
We're gonna have a 4-poster bed ideally here, and there'll be drapery that drapes
Mhm.
the whole wall, just so you know. So you're gonna have a projection of a drapery panel. It's gonna cut, this whole wall will be draped.
So no, there's
Behind the
no
bed.
art on the, behind the bed?
There may be art hanging from the bed,
Okay.
but it's just not, it will just,
That
the
even brings it
draperies,
up.
the draperies will come out at least 6 inches.
Hello.
Okay.
Good morning.
So, Martin, what do you have as this? What is this?
It's either a hanging fixture or a fan, whatever you
Okay, we
want.
don't have that. We don't have a hanging fixture, we don't have a fan here.
Okay, so
We
my
have a
recommendation,
center fixture there, we have a surface mount.
centered or off
Well,
center?
no, not off center, so,
Centered in the room, not over the table. In here.
right, centered in the room, not over the table.
Okay, so for resale value, I think she wants something there. But it's up to you, because like, other people that, if she wants to sell the house, the people that might want a fan or something here.
Well, if we don't wanna see it, do we just conceal it behind something? Because
They
we
can
don't-
just put it in.
access HVAC unit equipment goes there, we can get to that in the attic and just.
Or we can just take it out, I mean.
Yeah, I would say no there.
Okay.
It would be an easy add later. I mean,
Yeah.
this is sheet rock,
Because
not,
you have attic right above.
not plaster
Can
anyway.
you get to
so-
that?
Yeah, this is where the HVAC equipment's gonna be, you come up through there and get to it.
Okay, great.
Martin, want to make sure that any millwork that's lit gets switched. So if there's any shelves or anything that's gonna have LED lighting, we need to make sure.
The only thing we show lighting is these shelves here. Did you want lighting in those as well?
Those need to have the same arc lights on. Bookshelf lights.
I mean, bookshelf lights, right? Well, we didn't show this being this big.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
don't
the
care.
staircase, you know.
Yeah.
down.
Keep everything down for.
So we had lights there.
Sure.
Well, we had one way over here,
Yeah.
and we had one on this side of it, but it was much smaller. It showed it much smaller.
It is quite wide. I don't know about the length, but I guess that is.
So we could do something on this wall.
Sconce kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sconce and
And
then.
get a light here, and then we could,
Oh, we could get a light there, sconce.
So what is the distance right here? It says at least 2 feet. I'm just trying to think about her clothes, because we'll have hanging clothes there on either side.
I think it's 18 inches is what that's supposed to be.
Here's 18 right here.
Yeah.
Here's 24. It's hard to retail, it's gonna be in reach, but.
Yeah,
So
What
maybe
do you
they're
think? Is
12?
that-
it's about 23, 22.
Yeah, right into that. So we just would not want to have the full, like, bays, they would be the cut back bays, rubber
Yeah,
clothes.
I think so.
And if it's equal, is it centered or is the other side slightly bigger?
think
And
it's
from the low
centered.
voltage guys, I think that the equipment's gonna go right there in that corner.
I should probably do
Oh, it
that
is
all, let me
closer.
see.
Yeah.
It looks like they're both about the same.
Do it instead
So
of.
Brian, is this the size of this door, or is this over
It's over,
frame?
it's over.
I'll check it out. Remember, we have HVAC equipment in this area, so it has to be,
Big enough to get the HVAC.
yes, sir, in and
Yeah.
out, that's why. Otherwise, we could do a scuttle hole or something smaller, but, you know,
No,
considering the equipment.
Yeah, I understand.